NYYST. This is New York. Yankee sports talk. Swinging for the fences, knock it out the park. This is New York. Yankee sports talk. Christian and Chris, of course SGR. This is New York. Yankee sports talk, homie. New York. Yankee sports talk. Record, rain or shine. Grab your shades and umbrellas. NYYST. You're hanging with the fellas.
Welcome back. This is episode 275 of the NYYST podcast. We're presented to you by NYYNewsTV. I'm your host, Christian. As always, joined by my co-host, Chris.
Yo!
And SGR.
What up?
The hard R, because the Yankees played the Pirates today. R.
Little racial joke just to open up the episode, I guess.
Well, you made it a racial joke. It wasn't, because longtime listeners of the show know the Pirates joke. But there goes.
So what's your soft R? What's your soft R for the Pirates joke then?
There's no Pirates joke. It's a soft R.
Right. Got it.
What's up, SGR?
Is it? Oh, his audio just went out.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good. Not a good sign. Might have been back. It might be back now. Weren't we going to call him something else this week? His audio's out. He can't even defend himself.
Did we? What was SGR's name going to be this week?
Was it going to be CGR?
For what, though?
Oh, not compilation guy, Rye.
No, it was not compilation guy, Rye.
Fuck. Can you go back?
I'm trying to.
I'm trying. It was Cuck guy, Rye?
No, I don't think so.
Can you hear me?
We're not allowed to.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. Cool.
Rye, why were you CGR? Why were we going to call you CGR?
Yeah, I think it had something to do with cookies.
Yeah,
because he started the Cuck.
Yeah. Cuck guy, Rye.
He got the Cuck going. He got it popular. I forgot to do a theme song, but can we tease the new segment we're gonna have?
We're not allowed to say that word anymore. Remember?
Tease?
No, cuck.
Oh, right. I'm not allowed to curse actually this episode,
and we have to let Ryan talk 80% of the show. So Ryan, take over, please.
No, I'm definitely not doing that.
There are people out there on the Twitter that think that we don't let you speak enough. We say cuck all the time and we curse too much. So
I don't really talk too much on here. You know.
This is going to be the most awkward show ever, because we're trying
I was talking there.
I'm sorry.
Let me. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I got nothing else to say.
We're gonna get Ryan to the 80% quota. So the more I talk, that's 8 words for every 2 that I say that Ryan got to say.
That's right.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Impressions don't count, Ryan. So we need original.
Yeah, then I'm fucked.
Yeah, then you're really fucked.
All right, the fellas are back. This is the penultimate episode before the season starts. So we're getting very close to the beginning of the Major League Baseball season. April 7th is opening day. We're dropping regular time slot this week. And then next week, just as a programming note, we will be back live on NYYNewsTV at 8:30 on Monday to do Fred's projections, which will be our last show before the season. But then the entire NYYNewsTV team will be together for a live show on Wednesday, the day before the season starts, and then the Yankees will be hosting the Red Sox the Bronx for opening day. So, and there will be a designated Spitters NYYST crossover episode coming.
SGR doesn't know any of this, by the way. It's news to him as much, because for whatever reason, you're not getting our group text, dude. You must have your audio keeps going out, but anyway, you must not have your SMS on for some reason.
I don't know.
Your audio is back now.
It's back?
Yeah.
And it sounds good? It sounds good?
It sounds great. It sounds even better.
All right. So maybe I just have to make sure I'm not touching a wire or something, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not getting those texts. I'm not getting those texts. So we gotta get on that. We gotta make sure SGR is included.
Yeah, so we were going to do a
maybe
crossover.
I'm probably not in the group chat.
No, you are. I put you in it, dude.
No, you probably did.
I put you right in it.
It's your other brother, Ryan.
Yeah. Make sure it's the right one.
Should we
SGR.
confirm your number over
No, please don't. Because
over the show?
It would be so much doxing going on. It's got
201.
Yeah. No, it's definitely your number, dude.
All right, so then I gotta check. I checked like where it's unknown senders, and you might have a text from there. I didn't see.
Yeah.
It. Whatever. I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
it's definitely a loose wire, by the way. Just so you know, I could hear it.
Okay.
Keeps coming in and out.
Okay.
All right, so
We'll figure it
Ryan,
out. Let's get to what we need to get to.
let's Ryan check his wires. Okay, check the wires.
Dr. Go vouch yourself.
There you go. So just a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing today. The Yankees settled with 11 of 12 players, so they're not going to arbitration except for one. We'll discuss that guy. There's another guy that is lurking in the shadows. Will be back. Will he not be back? We'll talk about that. Also, the Yankees were on NYYST Saturday and Sunday, so we got some notes to talk about from both games. And then the brothers will battle once again in Guess That Yankee. So that's what we got to look forward to over the course of the next hour. So we'll let Chris bookkeep. I'm going to grab a Gatorade, and Ryan's going to check his wires.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now? Checking the wires. Listen, I'm going to be genuine right now. I'm going to look right into the camera, and I'm going to say a few things. If you love this show, even if you don't love it, but you are used to lying to people, and you like to get a good lie in, head over to Apple Podcasts, please. Subscribe. Leave us a 5-star rating and review. It means the world to us, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't done so yet, please do yourself a favor. It's not even for us anymore. Do yourself a favor and subscribe to the NYYNewsTV channel. And then, as the kids say, smash the like button for this video right now. You could do it right now.
Can you
and
hear
then,
me?
other than that, yeah, we can hear you, dude.
Okay. Just checking. Doing checking.
Do a check. Just do check-ins.
Yeah.
We should have Ryan do check-ins every 20 seconds. I think we'll make him hit his quota.
That's how I'll get his words in.
That's it. Check-in, check.
Check.
And then, honestly, if you want to support us at a more personal level, more intimate level,
Ooh.
head over to patreon.com/NYYST to become a patron of the show. And something we haven't spoken of enough. You can meet us. Like, we can all hang out. We have an event coming up. And we're going to be there. Everyone from the NYY News TV network is going to be there. June 25th against the Astros.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't. Right. Do you even know about this event?
No, I didn't
No,
know
you
about
do.
it.
Know. You do.
Yeah, I did. I knew that.
You knew about it.
Yeah,
But in all seriousness, we have a limited amount of tickets available. They're almost all sold out, which is friggin' amazing.
Sweet.
I just want to give the link real quick because it's not the easiest. It's like, well, how do you pronounce it, Christian? Fivo?
I would assume. I don't know.
You would assume.
F-E-V-O. I would.
All right.
Fevo? Fevo doesn't
Is it?
sound
You
right.
think it's Fevo? I think it's Fivo.
I'm saying Fevo doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't really sound right.
So I just want to give the link because we honestly, I don't know about some of you, but because like I don't know you, but there's a good amount of our listeners who have been with us for 5+ years now.
Just don't be weird.
That I hope they're there. You know,
Hell yeah. That'd be
Patrick.
awesome.
like
Patrick.
Yeah, but Patrick, if he can't make it,
No, you got to get on the plane.
yeah, you
bro.
better fucking get on a plane, dude.
COVID's not a thing anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, get over it. Let's go. Get on a fucking plane and come meet the fellas. We wouldn't
if
even
you
be
were-
called the
if you
fellas
were
if it
to-
wasn't for you.
Yeah, really. You're the OG, Patrick. You need to be here, brother.
Honestly.
Dude's got a beautiful backyard, and he's blasting our last episode
That his fucking backyard was gorgeous, by the way.
to his neighbors. Like that was the most. That's definitely not suitable for work content last week. And he's like, "Fuck those neighbors. They're
Yeah,
listening to it
man.
whether they want to or not."
Yeah. So anyway, it's an event. 90 minutes before the game, we all hang out at the party deck. We get beer skis, right? We get a little sauced up, and we get food, and then we all have a section reserved for us to get rowdy and and to boo the Astros. We can fuck Altuve chance will be acceptable because he will be in the stadium.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you can do the fuck Altuve chant much better than when they're playing like the White Sox and you're doing it.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Makes a lot more sense.
And
honestly, like how much fun will we have? How much fun are we going to have that day?
It's going to be a good time.
That's up to the Yankees.
So what I'm going to do is head over to NYY. What is our handle?
NYYST _
podcast. Head over to that. I'm putting out a link right now for the event, and I'm going to pin it to our timeline. That's the best way to do it. Come hang with the fellas, and let's enjoy a game together.
Okay.
That's it. June 25th.
All the chicken fingers you can eat.
And the amount you're going to pay, I'm not going to tell you what the ticket is, what the price is, because that might turn you off. I want you to go there. I just want you to know that everything's all included. And then you're going to be like, whoa, that's great for that price.
For a Yankee game, sure.
And those seats,
wow.
What a deal.
Okay.
Incredible. Cool.
So
looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
All right, so we were having a little fun when we opened up. We do appreciate feedback because we do want to make the show as enjoyable as possible. But you have to understand, last week was the emotional show.
Yeah.
And we've always said that this show is going to be the greatest compliment we've ever gotten is when somebody tells us that this show is like sitting down, drinking a brew with your boys, talking baseball. And sometimes in that scenario, you're going to get a little riled up. And we were riled up last week. That was like last week was the culmination of in our opinion, an awful off season. Okay. So we just kind of let it all out. And now over the course of the last week kind of settled down. Now let's get to baseball. Let's play the game.
Just suck it up.
Let's let things fall where they may, and we'll see where we go from here. So I don't expect this to be as wild of an episode, but it's still going to be an entertaining one. So sit back and enjoy. And now we're gonna discuss something that may have gotten people a little hot under the collar earlier in the week when the Yankees settled with 11 of their 12 arbitration eligible players. The only player they did not settle with, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge filed for $21 million. The Yankees said, we'll give you 17, and they did not come to an agreement. Now, I said last week you were going to see how I forget the word that I used, but how messed up the Yankees have become if they go to arbitration with Judge and they don't give him the extension. Now, both sides seem to be agreeable towards an extension. Cashman said they're going to talk numbers. Judge said that he wants to get it done. He even backed off his claim where he said once April 7th hit, he won't discuss it anymore. He seems to be willing to let this go into the season a little bit. Now, the feeling I get from Aaron Judge is that Aaron Judge just wants to be treated fairly here. He's not looking to break numbers. He's not looking to make $35 million.
He's not looking to be a Boris guy.
He's not looking to put the Yankees over a barrel here. He's looking to be treated with respect here. Now, the question is, are the Yankees going to treat Aaron Judge with respect in terms of offering him a contract extension? Because I've seen people say, well, I offer him 5 for $125. To me, if the Yankees did that, that's disrespectful. I think you got to be at least.
What's he asking for again?
Well, for this year, for the arbitration numbers, asking for $21 million. That's
and
not
they were at 17.
They
correct?
were at 17. Yeah.
But now we're talking extension.
Extension, yes.
Does one correlate with the other in a sense of if we can't come to an agreement for X, then screw you on Y? Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Do they have? Look, I will admit, my biggest weakness is the arbitration, the contract, stuff like that. So, like, if they don't agree to a number to settle before arbitration, is that the first step before they do an extension?
They don't have to settle, but they can sign the extension right now. They don't have to settle anything.
And usually the settle is like a 1-year deal for that season. when
they
they
don't
come
have
to
to.
terms on
Yes,
something.
yes.
Well, yes,
They
but
don't-
what I'm saying is, let's say they put a 7-year X amount deal in front of Judge, right? And he likes that and he signs it. That starts this season, correct? Or no,
might-
they'd still have to
it
come to
depends
some
on
type
what-
of
They would have to make an agreement on what he would get paid for this year. That could
right.
be
Okay, so that was my question. So
that could
whatever, let's say he signs an extension and it's for $25 million a year AAV, right? That doesn't count for what they're trying to settle on for this year pre-arbitration.
it could.
It could, so that could be part of the deal too.
It would most likely be part of the deal.
Okay, that was. I thought it was a fair question. I think it's a good question because maybe the Yankees are holding off with him because they're not looking to come to an agreement on a pre-arbitration number. They'd rather put an extension in front of him that includes this season and be done with it. Correct.
I would think both sides would like that. I'm just asking you, do you think the Yankees will treat him with respect in this process and offer him something?
We say this all the time, dude. Do I truly believe they will? Yes. Have they shown me anything in the last handful of years to believe that they'll do the right thing and do that? No. So ultimately, I'd say if I'm thinking logically here, that no, they won't do the right thing. If I have to think logically and go based off of the facts in front of me, then I'd have to say no.
Because if this thing goes to arbitration, and Judge understands what happened the last time the Yankees actually went to arbitration, and that was with Dellin Betances and things got ugly, that I don't believe he'd be back in 2023 if it actually went to arbitration where they would have to fight each other over a salary.
No way.
Over
You're
a
right.
salary for this year. So I think it's in the best interest of both sides to get this thing settled. And I said this on Twitter the other day. This was the bare minimum of what the Yankees needed to accomplish in the offseason. They didn't get Correa. They didn't sign a big shortstop. They didn't get one of the two big first basemen. They settled on Anthony Rizzo, which is fine. I mean, at this point in time, it's fine. It is what it is. There's no sense in getting worked up in it anymore. But you had to dish out one big contract this offseason. You had to do it. And that was the bare minimum. We asked for three things. You didn't give us the first two. This is the bottom of the barrel thing that you had to do. This has to get done. If this doesn't get done, it completely changes the way you feel about the New York Yankees going forward. It has to, because if they won't go out of their way to treat Aaron Judge with respect and give him a contract that he can go home with, then when are they ever going to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's something, again, we talk about the automatic things that shouldn't even be an issue. This is something that if you're not going to set your time, if you're not going to put your focus on the things that you were supposed to focus on, which you didn't, right? Signing a big shortstop or, adding a couple pitchers to the rotation or getting a big time first baseman above Rizzo who were available. If you're not going to do those things, then the very least thing you can do is have something ready, have a plan ready for the thing that should be a turnkey solution here, right? It should be Judge this, that, done. And now even this is a process, and it's not even going that smooth so far. And that's a problem. I've been saying this forever, man. Even the easy things are becoming difficult in this organization.
You have to think a lot of it is to do it with his age, right? That they're going to be hesitant because when he is finally a free agent, I think he'll be going on to be turning 31.
Yeah, and we talked about that when he first came up and broke through, that we didn't think of it because he came up with all the young guys, but Judge was actually older than we're used to.
Because he went to college.
Right.
Fresno.
Dumb.
So who do you think the last guy for the Yankees that has been in a position like this, as far as position players go? They've made their career here, and now they're up and eligible for free agency that you can kind of compare this to. Because the only one that's coming to my mind is Robinson Cano.
In recent memory,
like I'll go as far back as Cano.
Position player, you said, correct? Because
just position player. You can only really. I only want to compare position player.
Well, Sanchez
of his
was
caliber.
Right? Oh, of his caliber?
No, and not really, because Sanchez still isn't up for free agency.
Right. Yeah.
So they were hesitant to give Cano that. I mean, Cano's deal was 10 years. So that
this is more of Christian's area of expertise here.
I would say, yeah. I mean, they use guys that they don't want to go anywhere. They don't like go anywhere.
Yeah. So, that's the only contract I can think
that's
of. And they were hesitant.
Right?
I'm trying to find
there, and he was younger. He was younger. So you got to think, man. This guy's, if they're not giving him the years that he wants, and he's definitely, I wouldn't say definitely, but he's probably going to lean towards trying free agency at that point because he's so marketable and he's an elite outfielder. So if they can't get a deal and it's because of years, he's going to test the market, I think.
Well, the thing with Judge is, and where you can compare him the most to like a Derek Jeter type, is that you can clearly see he's going to try and keep a clean, a clean image. He doesn't want a history of difficulty, bad press, anything like that. And there was one moment in Derek Jeter's career that things started to kind of unravel, and that was during. What was it, Christian? They were going to offer him a contract, and they kind of lowballed him. The Yankees, yes. Derek Jeter.
Yeah, when he signed his final deal
to Lewitsky quote.
Yeah, and he asked Cashman to name a shortstop better than him, and Cashman told him, "I'll name 5 right now."
Yeah, right. So remember how that kind of got to a point where it was like, "Ooh, I didn't think this could happen with the Yankees and Derek Jeter." And it kind of was just like a weird feeling. We hadn't felt it. And it was the first sign of things weren't necessarily perfect when it came to upper management and Derek Jeter. I don't think Judge is going to want to go down that path of this like ugly arbitration, fight for what I'm worth with you.
That's a little bit different though, because Derek Jeter was signing his 3-year extension to get him to the end of his contract.
That's fine, but I think Jeter still would have done the same thing.
And he was already showing signs of decline, where I could see from a pure business perspective, as much as we wouldn't like that because of our loyalty to Jeter, you could see where the Yankees would draw a line in the sand with Derek Jeter. Why? There's no reason to draw a line in the sand right now with Aaron Judge. He has not shown any signs of decline.
That's fine, and I'm agreeing with you 100%. It would, if anything, give Judge more of an argument to walk away. What I'm saying is I don't think Judge and the Yankees, the only way this works is if everything stays clean, right? We shouldn't have to be sitting here discussing Aaron Judge getting an extension. And if they lowball him, instead of Judge coming back and muddying the water even more, he's just going to say, you know what, guys, that's fine. There's 29 other teams out there that I'll be glad to look at contracts from. And guess what? The one that will probably offer me the most, I won't even have to really up and move my life that much because they're right across town. Okay? So the Yankees can fuck around all they want. I don't think Judge is here to fuck around. And
$2 in the swear jar. We're not swearing today, remember?
Shit. Whatever, dude. Sometimes you just get emotional. I don't like the cursing as much as I do sometimes because I don't mean to do it. It's not like I'm forcing it. I'm just an emotional guy.
We triggered a lot of people last week. We can't do that.
I know, dude. I know. So that's my take on it. I don't think Judge is going to be here to play games. The Yankees might be, and that's fine. I just don't think Judge is going to sit around for it because he doesn't have to. And I'll tell you one, and I'll say one thing too. If the Yankees wait to do all this to see what kind of a season he's going to put together, if I'm Judge, I'm not even listening to them when the season's over. Honestly.
I don't know. Okay. We're not going to listen to him. Okay. We're going to take the Yankees out. Okay. We're going to take them out.
What do you want to get to then? I mean, what I'm putting forth here is great is great analysis.
Solid.
It's great. It's tremendous. I would even go as far as say it's stupendous analysis.
Would you, if you're Aaron Judge and the Yankees, the team that built you a whole section?
That's my point. That's
for
what I don't
idiots to put wigs on and dress as judges and cheer for you, no one else, just you, and hold up signs for you, and then they want to play games. What would you feel like at that point? Like the Yankees bitch? You think Aaron Judge is going to walk around feeling like the Yankees bitch, like they own him? No, that's not how this works. I'm telling you right now, if the Yankees don't, what was the line from Breaking Bad? Tread lightly. Yeah. Mm. If the Yankees don't tread lightly here, they're in a lot of trouble with him.
That's why I don't.
If I'm Aaron Judge, I'm cutting the cord.
Well, okay, I'm going to cut your cord. Okay.
Great scene. That's a great scene to Breaking Bad, that garage scene.
Okay. Ooh.
Your wire's loose. It's going.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're good.
All right, I just gotta stay still.
Like I said, the Yankees just need to show him respect in this process, and I think it will go smoothly. If they're going to try to cut corners, they might as well just start ripping the judges' chambers down now.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel, and I think that's pretty accurate. I don't think Judge is going to put up with a lot. I don't think there's a lot of room to negotiate. I just think this is what I'm asking for. It's really not overbearing. Am I worth it to you?
You got to go 6 years. I mean, I think you have to go 6 years. 5 years would probably be a little too short of a deal, and you're going to have to get close to 30. I don't know if you have to hit 30, but you got to get close to it.
And here's my problem though. The Yankees are going to go 6 years on this, and it's like, who cares, right? We keep saying who cares, but the only way these long contracts make sense is if they're going to start building an actual World Series caliber team within the next 3 years.
But here's the problem. Their payroll is sitting at just under $240 million, and that's not including the money they will have to pay Aaron Judge this year. So what more do you want them to pour? This is what this is why I get so frustrated with myself yelling that we need to sign Correa, we need to sign Freeman. There's $260 million going into this team this year.
In what? It's wild.
So how much more do you want to sink into this team? Yeah, I know there's no caps. Fuck the luxury tax, blah, blah, blah. But for $260 million, and I hate beating this horse to death.
Beat it.
You have to have something where I could say, at the very least, I could say this team can compete for the pennant. I don't even feel that right now.
No, you feel worse almost because you realize how much the payroll went up and how little the value of this team went up.
And Brian Cashman says, well, we're fixing to spend the most money we've ever spent on a team this year. And I'm like, dude, that's not the flex you think it is, bro, that you spent this much money on it.
It's actually embarrassing.
That you spent this much money on a fourth place team and you're bragging about it. Like, how do you think that? I don't think, you know what? I'm not going to get into Hal anymore. Whatever.
Well, my thing, I heard people talking about how the Yankees are cheap this weekend. And I turned around and I said, it's not that they're cheap. It's that they don't know how to spend their money.
That's been my point the whole time, bro. They don't know they don't know how to spend money properly. It's like you give your kid $20 and you tell them, you know, you need school supplies, so go and spend this money and come back with school supplies. And they come back with $20 worth of gummy bears, and you're like, "What the fuck did you do with the money I gave you?" I feel like that's almost
give me some gummy bears.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's
give me the gummy bears.
That's almost like what Brian Cashman does.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. Solid, top quality. I agree.
So, unless you guys have anything else I want to judge, I want to trigger SGR right now. Okay.
Yeah, let's trigger him.
We're sitting here just under 2 weeks before the start of the Major League Baseball season, and the locker with the number plate 11 is empty at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. Okay. So I got this quote here from Brian Cashman yesterday. He said, this was tweeted by Brian Hoke, who said that Brian Cashman has been in contact with Gardner's agent, but quote, right now we're focused on what we have in camp, to be honest. So that doesn't sound like Gardy is coming back. In fact, I ran a poll that ended a little bit ago, and I asked the fans, do you think Brett Gardner will be a Yankee on opening day this year? And 71% of fans said no, Brett Gardner will not be a Yankee on opening day this year. And if you look at some of the moves the Yankees made, it would lead you to believe that they don't have room for him. I think the Yankees want to take Marlon Gonzalez north. I think they want to take Tim Locastro north. And if that's the case, where does Brett Gardner fit in? I mean, he doesn't. And to me, I'd hate to see Brett Gardner wearing another uniform, but at the same time, I don't think I want him wearing a Yankee uniform either. And I mean, I love Gardy. I mean, we've been Gardy advocates for the longest time, but maybe it's time to say goodbye to Brett Gardner.
I'm kind of shocked too. I'm kind of shocked that they'd even comment on it. And it seems like, I don't know if Gardy's really interested in playing anymore, if it's not going to be for the Yankees. I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, we should have teased the show in the beginning here that we do have some exclusive audio. Again, correct, Christian?
Yeah, I mean, I know how to do my job, Chris. Thank you very much.
I didn't know. I'm asking you because you're
the one who sets
up the show.
I didn't get there yet. Okay.
I think that I truly believe Brett Gardner will be a New York Yankee at some point this season. I don't know if it'll be by opening day.
Right. And here's the point I was going to make. He's just got to wait this shit out like 6 or 7 weeks. I know he probably doesn't want to, but Aaron Hicks is going to get hurt. Okay.
Right.
We all know this. The guy's strutting around like he thinks he's fucking Willie Mays Hayes, but not even Wesley Snipes Willie Mays Hayes. The dude's Omar Epps Willie Mays Hayes. Okay. He's the bootleg sequel version. Okay. And he goes on CC's podcast and said, our quote this year is going to be, we got some fuck you for you. Dude, I got some fuck you for you, Aaron Hicks. Like, you're terrible. You're a terrible baseball player. I don't want to hear anybody's bullshit about whatever this stupid analytic is that you have or whatever.
Right.
If with Aaron Hicks, if he could stay healthy, can he be a competent baseball player? Probably. Right?
Probably not.
But at the same point, I have no faith in Aaron Hicks playing more than what? Let's save it for next week. I think we'll do the over-under on Aaron Hicks. We'll use the projections for games played. But whatever it is, unless it's 2, I'm taking the under on it.
Wow, you really think that low, or are you just exaggerating?
I'll say it to you like this. If his over-under is, if we set it at 20, that might be a push.
Wow.
Chris, he played like 30. He played like 30 games last year.
Let me ask you a question. If you had to fill one roster spot and it came down to either Aaron Hicks or Brett Gardner at this point, who are you choosing? Honestly, and I can only see from your nose up.
I'm sorry because I was reading something. Okay.
Well, so honestly,
Hicks played 32 games last year.
Joke. He's a joke. He did play a lot the year before, though. He played like what, 150 the year before?
Chris, they played 60 games the year before.
Oh yeah. So he played like 50 of them, is what I'm thinking.
He played 54 games. You want to know what he played in 2019?
50?
59.
What a joke. He's a fucking joke.
The under is definitely going to come in on that one.
All right. So let's just have a quick debate about this. How many games did Brett Gardner play last year? 148?
Way too many. Okay.
Yeah, way too many. But there's also an aspect of that we have a reliable player there.
Brett Gardner played in 140 games last year.
Wow.
Okay, for a reason.
He didn't start 140 games, but
he played in.
Yeah.
And so my question to you again, if you had one open spot and the only options.
You know what? If I'm looking at Gardy's games played, okay? Look. I guess you want to consider him a regular starting in 2009. All right, ready? 108, 150, 159, and he must have been hurt here. 16, 145, 148, 151, 148, 151, 140, 141, 49 in the COVID season, 140 last year. The guy answers the bell.
Right, and if you're really going to compare the two, from what Aaron Hicks has given us, I'm not saying what his potential is. I'm saying from what he's given us thus far.
Yeah, at this point, he's got no potential. He is what
no
he is.
potential, no value. I got to tell you, if I'm filling that last spot, if I have true visions of Marwin Gonzalez contributing to this team and wanting to bring him up, then my last guy I'm taking, I would take Gardner over Hicks. I really would.
And the reason why I do it, because I want the outfield every day or close to it to be Gallo, Stanton, Judge.
Yes, and because if I'm not going to go out there and get an actual center fielder that I can trust, one that's respectable, not 5 years ago, one that's respectable right now, then I'm at the very least going to take up a guy with me who I know I can put out there any given day of the season.
I think the Yankees are trying to get Andrew McCutchen back.
Are they really? I thought he just...
No, because we're looking for guys that were good 5 years ago. So.
Oh, true. True.
Okay, well, we're going to get to that in a couple minutes. The guys that were good 5 years ago, the Yankees have signed, so that'll be fun. But the reason why Gardy kind of came back around in the news today, this past week, is because the reports were coming out that Toronto's interested in signing Brett Gardner. There's some type of interest there. We don't know how serious it is. We don't know if Gardner is interested in going up there, but there was reports that the Toronto Blue Jays had some interest in Brett Gardner. Now, it would be really weird to see Brett Gardner in any uniform that wasn't a Yankee uniform. It would be stupid weird to see him wearing a Blue Jays uniform, although the golden segments we could have on the show, when we replace the Gardy report with Gardy Goes Canadian, what? Would him trying poutine for the first time? To get Gardy's reaction?
Yeah, I'll tell you what that's all about.
And when he moves from Holly Hill to Toronto,
it's a big jump.
Yeah,
it's a big jump.
It's definitely a story worth telling.
So Brian Cashman said that he was in contact with Gardy's agent, and we have exclusive audio, and it's because the two of them have not been able to get on the phone together. So we have some leaked audio of voicemails that the two have left to each other. So we're going to go ahead and play those right now.
You want to play both? You want to play the first part, and then maybe we'll hit the second part, which I don't think any of us have really listened to. So it just came to us right before the episode. You want to play the second part mid trivia? Maybe we'll break it up a little and play the second part.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think we should play the first part now,
Yeah,
and then to keep people around, we'll play the rest mid trivia.
Okay.
All right, so here's part one of the leaked audio.
Hi, this is Brian, currently unavailable, so please leave a message after the home. Hey,
Brian, it's me, Brett. I want to be the first to tell you, so you heard from me and not from some tweeted it or something you really couldn't quote me on. Toronto called me last night. We had a nice long talk, and well, it was kind of nice. Gosh, this is hard. Anyway, give me a call back if you can.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Brett Gardner
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Brett, sorry I missed your call. I was in yoga. I have a busy schedule, so it's hard to get in touch. I'm climbing on top of the 495 into the Lincoln Tunnel dressed as Spider-Man later today, and then going camping outside Madison Square Garden after that. All for a good cause, all for charity. But anyway, maybe you can have your people contact my people, and we can schedule a time to talk. But just so you know, we are going to have to talk while skydiving over East Rutherford and into the American Dream Mall. So,
Does he not know how to end a phone conversation?
I don't think he has time to end properly.
It's going and going.
The dude dropped in on the big Ferris wheel down there.
Wow, wild.
I mean,
again, we'll have part 2 mid trivia. So.
All right, so we'll just go around the room real quick. Gun to your head. Brett Gardner's on the opening day roster, yes or no?
No.
Brian?
No, he's not.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there. Do you think Brett Gardner is on any roster?
Absolutely. Oh, opening day?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You think he'll sign somewhere?
If he doesn't sign somewhere by opening day, then I think at some point this year he'll be back on the Yankees.
No, I'm in agreement with that, but you think he'll sign with a team before opening day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
And if anyone's going to have the inside scoop.
Yeah, Ryan, SGR definitely.
SGR.
You're right, man. I know the right
scoop on that. Oh, boy.
Absolutely.
You are one. Because SGR is an actor, right? So, like, he becomes one with the character. So he knows, even though he's never really met Brett Gardner, he knows.
Because Gardy's always on. Brian's always got problems when Gardy comes on the show.
I know.
It's always something that just happens to come up, and it's been unfortunate, but I do get that sense from him that he does want to play next year, and that uncertainty of not being signed by opening day, I think it's going to cause him to, if there's an offer out there for him, he'll take it.
So we had it first. Gardy's going to play for another team this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Put it in the books.
It's hard.
All right. So, and then we'll just, let's go over a couple notes from spring training the past couple of days, and then we'll get into the game here. The Yankees played a couple of games the past 2 days. They were on, yes, they were home. My first takeaway from Saturday's game is how dumb the Yankees are. Michael King started the game, and that's not even a big deal because, they were supposed to start Tyone, but because Tyone's first start's supposed to be against the Blue Jays, they didn't want him throwing against the Blue Jays, which happens all the time. It's not a big deal.
Stupid.
So they had King. It's not stupid. I understand it. That's not what's stupid. What's stupid is, and it's not even that King started the game, is that they let King go into the third inning. And you're like, oh, what's the big deal about that? That, to me, is because they still have these visions in their mind about Michael King being a starting pitcher. How much more do you have to watch this guy to know that he is highly mediocre as a starting pitcher, but in the bullpen, this guy can be a devastating weapon? Why are, again, smarter Yankees, Michael King will be a starting pitcher this year? Answer the question.
Yankees.
Ryan?
Yankees.
Okay, so, I mean, really, where do we need to fucking go from there? Then yesterday, Aaron, again, you don't want to make too much over spring training lineups because not everybody is starting, but you see the Yankees are experimenting with a few things. Like DJ LeMahieu's been batting down in the order. And like today, Josh Donaldson led off. Yesterday, Aaron Judge led off. Now, again, it's not a big deal. It's not a crazy thing because of the spring training lineups, but why are you tempting fate with having Aaron Judge play fucking center field in a spring training game when you have Aaron Hicks also in the game as the DH? Why are we doing that?
Makes zero sense.
And again, do you really think that you're going to see Josh Donaldson lead off at any point in the year? You think that's a thing that could happen?
Probably, yeah.
I don't think so.
I hope
you think
not.
Josh Donaldson could lead off? If that's happening, then I truly, it's baffling as to why you get a guy like that.
Well, I mean, they had Rizzo lead off a few games last year. No,
Rizzo is a different story though, which I still don't agree with.
Trevor story?
Yeah, nope. Sorry,
couldn't afford it.
Too rich for our taste.
Yeah. No, I don't know. If they're gonna play around, they might slot in Donaldson to try it out, see if it works. If they're not sold on one person, then I could see Donaldson getting a crack at leading off. If he's playing, if he's leading off today, then I mean, yeah, it is a spring training game, and they probably just want to get him a certain amount of at bats or whatever. But who knows? Maybe that is part of their plan. Wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Yankees have a true leadoff hitter, and I don't think they want to lead off LeMahieu again this year because you see, from what when I pay attention to the lineups is when they're on TV and when I can watch them, it seems like LeMahieu's batting like fifth, in that area. So maybe that's a Yankees idea, but I don't really know if I like LeMahieu in that spot. I kind of like LeMahieu as a two hitter, but again, I don't think the Yankees want to mess with Judge too much and not have him bat second. So, I mean, could you go again? See, this is why Freddie Freeman made so much sense, guys, because you had the perfect guy to slot in between Judge and Stan. Like, you want to say you want to put a lefty in there, but do you want Joey Gallo potentially hitting third or hitting cleanup?
I want Joey Gallo no higher than 7th. Maybe 6th.
I would say I'd probably bat him 6th, but I don't think the Yankees. What's your other option then? Because you're going to want a lefty to break those two guys up. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you put Rizzo there?
Probably.
Because smarter Yankees, Aaron Hicks bats in between.
Probably you're right. Probably you're right. And that is exactly why Aaron Hicks himself wouldn't be as bad on this team, just himself. It's how the Yankees utilize these guys sometimes that make them 10 times worse than they have to be.
You're right.
You know who was the shortstop in today's game?
Yeah, I do.
Torres?
Isn't that who?
Who?
Who'd you say, Ryan?
Was it
No.
IKF or Torres?
Yeah, Gleyber Torres played
It was
shortstop
Torres.
today.
Yeah.
I mean,
And who played second?
Was Marlon Gonzalez was at second base.
Correct.
I mean, if that's not a kick in the fucking balls that you played Gleyber Torres at shortstop today.
For
and
what?
Again, are you going to use Gleyber Torres as a shortstop this year? If IKF, Marlon Gonzalez, who else can play shortstop? If they all died, let's not get that morbid. But if they if they all just drop dead, like you remember in Infinity War, Ryan, when the snap,
Yeah, right.
if they were part of the snap, and the Yankees were left with no shortstops, you still wouldn't play Gleyber Torres at shortstop because of what happened last year. He was so bad. Gleyber was so bad that he caused all the strife, all the angst amongst Yankee fans this year, and it's not talked about enough. I think I mentioned it on the show, but again, maybe we'll bring it up again because I think I tweeted it earlier.
Tweeted it.
Gleyber Torres was so bad last year that he completely ruined the Yankees' plans. You're not even thinking about Carlos Correa or any of those shortstops if Gleyber Torres was even decent last year.
Decent.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're
Give me
absolutely
decent.
right.
Give me decent.
Because who's the shortstop
decent.
then if he's even decent?
Gleyber Torres.
And you're not. And do you care at that point if they didn't sign Carlos Correa if he's decent? No,
because he was supposed to be our up and coming Carlos Correa, right? If you give me at least half of that, I'm more willing to hold off and keep you as a piece to the puzzle. I'm at least willing to do that.
And again, what was our biggest what was our biggest problem with the Yankees this offseason? That they punted for something that's 2 years away. Are the Yankees punting anything? If Gleyber Torres is even decent at shortstop?
No,
Because they have a shortstop.
And not to go down this rabbit hole, but you just made a great point. They're punting shit for 2 years. They're not even doing that, first of all, because you brought it up last week. They could have had a stopgap superstar in Carlos Correa. But besides that point, right? Besides that, they're punting away these years, as you put it, and then they're signing long contracts with guys like Judge, and the rest of the contract we have at Stanton, and the rest of the contract we have with Garrett Cole. So what's going to happen in 3 years when these kids are ready, but we still have so much money on the books that can't be moved? You think they're going to start to build a team then?
No, they'll have a $270 million payroll, and Brian Cashman will still be here and be like, well,
exactly.
Well, we spent the most money in the history of the team.
It's exactly right.
And I'm proud of that.
That's right.
It's exactly right. It's exactly right. It's going to be like the 2012, 13, 14 Yankees. When they were still had a high payroll, but it was just a bunch of guys dwindling away on a baseball field.
We didn't have our heroes to celebrate either in those years. Like we celebrated Rivera in 13. We celebrated Jeter in 14. You're not going to have any celebrations of guys in those years.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole didn't look too good today. Honestly, I fell asleep when the game started. I needed a nap. Pete and Chef Jr. were mentioning in the group chat about his delivery looking different. I didn't see it. Are you worried about Garrett Cole now?
I'd say guys like Garrett Cole are the least of what I'm worrying about when spring training rolls around.
You better hope so.
Because guys like Garrett Cole are so confident in themselves that this is literally, especially your first start, you are just working on different things. Like even a different delivery today doesn't necessarily mean he's going to take that delivery into the regular season. It's most likely you're making that big of an adjustment. You are working on that, and you have been, and it's something you're looking to incorporate in the regular season. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to, though. I mean, Garrett Cole's a guy who is still young, but he's a seasoned vet. And I don't, changing up his arm angle could have a lot to do with the spider tack stuff. Just trying to get a different approach and a different spin on the ball. So there's just a bunch of stuff. Garrett, we talked about this, right? We talked about how guys as great as Garrett Cole, with or without spider tack, he's going to adjust. Well, we're going to have to let him work that out in spring training because he's not going to do it in the regular season. So this is him adjusting with live hitting for the first time. So I do not worry about him.
Sevy got lit up again, his second start in a row. He did not pitch well. The Yankees The Yankees feel he's healthy. I mean, is that the biggest concern with him right now?
Absolutely. Sevy's biggest concern is being healthy and just getting a feel for going against live hitting and starting the season off on the right foot.
If I told you he makes 22 starts this year, you okay with that?
He's my number 2, correct? Then no. Sorry. If this was something where, Cashman actually went out and did his job and got Manaea or something like they talked about being a possibility, then I'd say, yeah, absolutely. I'll take 22 all day. I think this team has enough depth to get through a season with Sevy only making 22 starts. If you're telling me we're relying on him to be the number 2 starter, a guy who had ace potential when he was healthy, absolutely not. Absolutely.
You know what?
Not. I'm sorry.
I got 0 out of him the last couple of years. 22 sounds like a dream.
Again, you're not putting it into context though. It's a dream, sure. It's a dream, sure, but for your number 2 starter, you're okay with 22 starts? How did that work out for us last year?
It didn't, but I'm just saying.
Right. So what? You want to repeat?
That's not my problem that the Yankees didn't do what they needed to do.
For Sevy himself, yes.
I can't expect more out of a guy that hasn't started any games since 2019.
So we're talking about on a personal player level.
Yes.
Would I take it out of him? Would I say, you know what, Sevy? From you, that was a great job. You hadn't been here in 2 years. You started 22 games. Absolutely. But I don't care about Severino. What am I doing? Am I taking him out on a date?
No,
Am
but
I
I'm
supposed
saying
to wine and
if
dine
you
him?
look, you need a number 2.
I care about
yeah.
the success of this team and
But
the way that they've built them. I can't have 22 starts out of the number 2 starter in my rotation.
But he gave you 0 in the last 2 years. You
I
expect him to take
don't.
the ball.
The Yankees do, right? The Yankees do.
I don't even think they do. I don't think
The
they
Yankees
do.
have him as the number 2 starter, dude. So
Gun
yeah,
to-
they do expect him every single day, even though he's taken 0 starts.
Gun to his head. You think Brian Cashman is going to honestly tell you he expects Severino to make 32 starts
Christian.
and pitch 195 innings this year?
Christian.
He's lying to you.
Christian.
He's lying to you.
Do I have to play the Hal audio that I played last week where he looked everyone in the eyes and said they built a World Series caliber team? If they can say that, then Brian Cashman can lie about just about anything, so can Hal.
You said it, though. Lying. I said, does he truly believe it?
No.
Okay.
He will tell you that he will, though.
And the Yankees, this is what I was touching on earlier. The Yankees trying to get guys that were good 5 years ago, but this guy hasn't been good since 2015. The Yankees signed Shelby Miller today to a minor league deal.
Wow.
So again, this is the Yankees jumping in the dumpster here, not taking care of business and trying another reclamation project for a pitcher. The guy had
We are going to start banging.
a 9.24 ERA last year.
Solid.
9.
Did he have Tommy John? Yes, he did.
Did he?
There you go.
He had Tommy John back in 2017.
Nice.
So
Cashman loves
again,
it.
this is a guy that had a lot of promise, and then he just fell off the face of the earth here, and now the Yankees are bringing him in as a reclamation project. Now, thankfully, they didn't give him guarantee him anything, but this is just another thing where the Yankees are like, no, we're not going to sign Robbie Ray. We're not going to sign Rodon. We're not going to make a trade for anybody that's pitched well in the last 10 years. We're going to sign Shelby Miller. Like, it's just another one. It's just another one of these things that they do, and it's just like, fuck you,
again,
man.
Christian. I'm not going to get upset about it anymore. It is what it is, man. This is the team we're rooting for, and nothing's going to change. So we have 2 options, right? We have 2 options at the end of the day. We can either end our relationship with the team, not root for them anymore, not support them, or we can separate front office from the product we're seeing on the field.
But I don't want to root for Shelby Miller, bro. I don't want to do it.
But you have to if you're going to be a fan. So either don't be a fan.
I saw a tweet while I was looking up something that said the Yankees now have 8 2015 All-Stars under contract.
8
After
2000. Jesus Christ.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Were they rookie All-Stars in 2015?
I don't know. I
shit,
can't find
man.
a tweet now, but it was like Aroldis Chapman. I believe Rizzo probably was.
Okay, Aroldis Chapman, Rizzo.
G might have been an All-Star.
G, definitely. Judge wasn't even fucking up yet.
Garrett Cole was an All-Star. I remember seeing that.
Garrett Cole. Yeah, that's bad, dude. Marwin Gonzalez probably.
If I find a tweet, I'll read off the names. But I'm like, what are we? But I'm just saying to myself,
SGR
like,
is trying to say something, but
what are we doing here? All right, Ryan, you there?
yeah. Did you try taking? Well, now you're off. But did you try taking the cord out of the mic and popping it back in real hard? You gotta do it hard. Doesn't look like he's trying it.
All right, because we're ready to get to the game here. To the game.
I actually set this up so that SGR can't even fucking talk. I'm a default win. There's always technical issues. Remember how much better things were when we were all together? Then COVID had to hit.
Yeah, and then you moved.
How about now?
Yeah, there you
now
are.
I could hear you.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna do are you guys gonna bet, or is this just for personal pride?
You know what? How about this? I have a good one. You know how it's player to be named later?
Yeah.
Can we do bet to be named later?
Sure.
Okay. It's up to you guys.
That's a risky thing because you're agreeing to pretty much. It can't be excessive. It has to be like a lighthearted bet. But yeah, bet to be named later.
All right, so here we go. I've guys been fans of the show for a while. You know, we did guess that Yankee last year, but it was me giving the clues, and then they would guess based off the clues. Well, what's going to happen today is that you're going to get ask me up to 4 questions, and then you use those answers I give you to your questions to guess the Yankee. Now, all the Yankees that you'll be guessing from were on the team from 1996 to 2021.
I thought you said 95 in the text.
It doesn't matter. It's 96 to 2. I didn't pick anybody that wasn't on the team in 1996. So 1996 to 2021. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Now it's going to be a point ladder. So if you guess it on your first question, you get 4 points. You guess it on your fourth question, you get 1 point. Now, if you don't get it, boom, the other guy can come in and snake it for 2 points. You guys got it?
Sure. Yeah, and here's another question: is there a timer? Did you say that?
No, but let's
end the timer.
Let's just try to be fashionable with our
okay
with our,
deal.
Now here, do you see the hat?
Yeah.
All the 10 players' names are in the hat.
Oh, okay. I like this.
So I'm gonna pick out the names at random, and then that'll be your
all right.
player.
And SGR can go first since he's the champ.
You
can defer.
Are these yes or no questions, or are these straight up? I could just ask you something, you give me an answer.
I would prefer if they were yes or no questions.
Okay.
Like what would
the littlest amount of work that Christian has to do?
Give me something you would ask me that I would have to give you more than yes or no.
Infielder or outfielder?
Yeah, I guess you would say something like that.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine.
What's his name?
No, yeah, okay. Actually, it has to be yes or no, I think.
Yeah, let's just do yes or no.
It has to be, yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. They're not obscure players. You've heard of all of them.
Okay.
I didn't want to make it super obvious, like do all the Hall of Famers. So they might not all. They're all well-known Yankees.
Okay, prominent guys in our lifetime.
Okay. Are you ready? Who's going first? SGR won the last game, so Chris is saying he could pick.
He can defer or he can go first.
I'll have Chris go first.
All right, so here we go. We're going to pick out the first player.
If we do this right, it means your audio went out. Okay, if we do this. Okay.
All right, here we go. I got the first player here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go on his baseball reference page because it might be easier for me to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so
tell me when you're ready and I'll go.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm on his baseball reference page. All right, I got the first player here. All right, Chris, what's your first question?
Okay, still playing or is he still playing?
He is not currently active, no.
Is he a position player?
He is a position player.
Is he an outfielder?
He is an outfielder. Now you're not making any guesses, so you're losing points as you go along here.
Yes, I know.
All right, so now you're on. Do you want to make a guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna obviously make a guess now. So if I ask one more question, if I ask one more question, then I only get to answer as 1 point.
Yes, you can if you like. Let's say after your first question, you threw out an answer. There's no penalty for that.
Okay.
All right, so he's not active. What was the second thing you asked?
Is he a position player? And he's
a position player.
So I know he's an outfielder. And here's my last question. I'm going to take the last question.
Okay.
Is his number retired?
His number is not retired.
Paul O'Neill.
No. Ryan, would you like to try to steal? Throw a name out there.
Can't hear you. I'm doing the sign. Poor kid always has issues. I think I know who it is, though. I think I know who it is. We might have to delay the game. Oh no, now we can hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a new chord for you. Nah, his audio is all fucked, man. It's all fucked, dude. Can I take a guess for SGR?
No. What are we doing here? Are we gonna? I mean,
I don't know. We might have to delay the game.
Can he do it without the microphone and just go through the computer?
He could.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound good now.
All right. Maybe that's what I had to do.
You sound great now.
So he's an outfielder. He's not currently active, and his number's not retired.
That's correct.
I'm going to go with Jacoby Ellsbury.
Incorrect. The player
Brett
was
Gardner.
Nick Swisher.
Oh, great player, dude.
All right, Ryan.
SGR's up.
All right, picking the player here. All right, this is round 2. I got the player. Let me go to his baseball reference page in case I need some information here. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ask your first question, Rye.
All right. Is this position player? Going back
He
to
is
that one.
not a position player.
Okay. Did he win a World Series with Joe Torre?
He did not win a World Series with Joe Torre.
Shit, I should have just maybe made that.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
general. Didn't win a World Series with Torre. Is he currently active?
He is not active. No. Final question.
Did he win a World Series in 09?
He did win a World Series in 09.
Shit. That was my last question.
That was it. So you got to throw out a guess here for 1 point.
CC Sabathia.
Correct. CC Sabathia. Boom.
Were you
Ryan
going between AJ Burnett or him?
No, it's him and Mariano.
Damn. Well, Mariano won World Series with.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, so what am I doing?
All right, here we go.
Dude. Your audio's good now. It sounds
All right,
good.
I think, now
you don't have to worry about
my
it anymore.
focus is.
I don't want any excuses when I beat you.
I don't make excuses.
You guys could try to throw out a guess after.
Yeah, but why would I want? Yeah, but if I guess, then that's a question, right?
You asked me if he's an outfielder. Just throw out an answer. You could get it for 4 points instead of waiting to use all your.
No, so it's not a question.
So it doesn't count as a question.
Yeah,
so I can ask a question, guess, and then keep asking questions.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, shit, dude.
All right, I got your player. Start asking.
Okay, I like this first question. Has he won a World Series with the Yankees?
This is a factual statement.
No, I said has he won? So yes, he has.
He's won a World Series with the Yankees. Yes.
Okay. Man, that's
if
tough.
you don't have it right away, just ask the next question. Let's
okay,
go.
fine.
Let's keep it moving.
Did he win a World Series with Joe Girardi as the manager?
No.
Okay. Is I'm going to say Mariano Rivera.
Incorrect.
Okay. Okay. Is he a position player?
Yes.
Tino Martinez.
No. Final question.
Is he an infielder?
No.
Bernie Williams.
Correct. Bernie Williams
Wow.
is a player. Boom. All right, Chris is on the board in round 3. Round 4, Ryan, here's your player. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's check out the baseball reference. Okay. All right, Ryan, ask away. Let's go.
All right. Is it an infielder?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a retired player?
Yes.
Okay. Did he win a World Series? Oh, wait, hold on. Did he win a World Series under Joe Torre?
Yes.
I keep forgetting to ask questions. Is it Derek Jeter?
It is not Derek Jeter. Last question.
Did he play at the corners? One of the corners?
No.
Okay. Is it fucking Chuck Knobloch?
Nope, Chris, you got
Jorge Posada.
Incorrect. It's Joe Girardi.
Oh,
Damn! Wow! Wow! What a sneaky prick. Honestly.
Damn.
That's why you got to ask questions like, did he win a World Series with Girardi as manager? That's what I asked before. Okay.
No, but I did not answer those sneakily like that. Good. Okay. All right, who's up?
I asked them.
Chris is up.
Okay.
I'm up.
All right, let's see.
Should we play that other audio in between?
After this one, because this will be the halfway mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So, God damn you. All right, here we go. Chris, first question.
Okay. First question. Is his number retired?
No.
Aaron Judge.
No.
Is he currently active?
No.
Paul O'Neill.
No.
Is he a position player?
Yes.
Derek Jeter.
It's retired.
You already asked me if his number was retired.
Oh, damn. Okay. Last question is he an infielder?
No.
Ooh, man, you just threw a freaking curveball, dude. Did I say Paul O'Neill yet? Did I guess Paul O'Neill? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Then I'm gonna say Hideki Matsui.
You son of a bitch pulled it out of his butt.
Wow.
Boom! All right, so halfway through, Chris is leading 2-1, and we'll take a quick break from the game to play the rest of the leaked audio voicemails between Gardy and Brian Cashman.
Hi, this is Brian. I'm currently unavailable, so please leave a message after the home.
Hey Brian, just returning your call. I missed it. I was actually watching a Maple Leafs game. Man, climbing the Lincoln Tunnel, that sure sounds hard. And camping sure sounds nice. Maybe I could tag along and come to camp with you guys. Just give me a call back. I miss you.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Brett Gardner.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey Brett, I apologize for missing your call again. I was looking at elbow x-ray scouting reports for possible Tommy John candidates. I'd invite you to come to camp, but we are already kind of full, so probably just going to have to focus on what we already have. I got Ender and Marwin coming. Timmy Lowe, he got hurt last time, so I invited him to tag along as well. You know, if something goes wrong at Campy, I'll give you a call.
All right.
What a guy, bro! Like he doesn't even say like, "Okay, goodbye," or like, "All right, I'll talk to you later." He's just like, "Oh," he's like, and then he's done.
That was hilarious.
There was that quote. There was that quote too from Brian Brian Hoke, that Cashman just didn't have enough.
Brian Woke. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. My bad. Okay. Anyway,
Brian's been on the show a couple times.
Okay, and
nice guy.
If you found out that he murdered somebody, would you still defend him?
No.
Okay, so
maybe. Last name rhymes with woke.
That's what he should change his Twitter profile to.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the show, though, Brian. Even though you ghosted us last time that I asked you to do something.
Oh, yeah, that is true. He did leave us a nice voicemail for our 100th episode, though.
Yeah, but that was pre-ghosting.
That was pre us coming out of the closet of being anti-woke. You know.
All right.
I'm up here, right? No.
No.
I'm winning, though. I meant I'm up, like I'm winning.
You are up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm up.
Can Chris actually win a game?
No.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me bring it up. Okay. Ready? Okay. Got your player. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Is he a position player?
He is a position player.
Okay. Is he is it Scott Brocious?
It is not Scott Brocious.
Okay. Is it an outfielder?
No.
Okay, it's an infielder. Okay. Did he win a World Series under manager Joe Torre? Okay.
No, he did not.
No. Okay, no. So then it must be Mark Teixeira.
It is not Mark Teixeira, and this is your final question.
Okay, not Mark Teixeira. Okay, did he win a World Series under? Okay, no wait, hold on. Didn't ask that. Is he a corner infielder?
He's not a corner infielder. Final guess.
Okay, did I guess? Okay, Robinson Cano.
You bastard, Robinson Cano.
Let's go. Mike comes through.
I thought he asked if he won a World Series under Torre. You said no. Oh, yeah, he
won in
didn't.
2009.
Damn.
He won under.
Damn, dude. I can't believe how long it's been since.
All right, let me see. Let me get Chris's next player up here. Okay.
Damn.
This is funny. All right, ready. Start asking, brother.
Okay. Is he currently active on the Yankees roster?
No.
Brett Gardner.
No.
Is his number retired?
No.
Okay. Paul O'Neill.
You're going to keep guessing that till you get it right, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not Paul O'Neill.
Is he a position player?
He is a position player.
Not currently active, position player. Numbers not retired. Johnny Damon.
Nope. Final question.
Is he an infielder?
He is an infielder. Final guess.
Scott Brocious.
Nope. Mark Teixeira.
Oh,
shit! I didn't get.
That was my guess, bro.
Wow, my bad.
Dude.
All right, so now
I even wrote it down in my notes.
Sorry.
Wow. Yeah,
So
your notes, your app where you cheat.
All right, so my bad. So
like
next,
a notebook.
So Chris can't steal the next one.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fine.
Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Okay, I got your next player here. Were you really going to guess that, Ryan?
Yeah, 100%. So thanks.
All
if
right.
I lose, I'll just remember that.
That's why you can't say things like, "Oh, this is a funny one," because like Ryan was definitely thinking, like I just said to Shara, it was really funny.
Fucking talking to the dog. Shut up. All right, let's go, Ryan. First question.
Is it a pitcher?
Yes, it is.
Mariano.
Nope. Next.
Has he won a World Series with the Yankees?
He did win a World Series with the Yankees.
AJ Burnett.
Nope.
Is he? Shit. So he's a pitcher. He did win a World Series. So AJ Burnett. So I'm gonna. Did I do another guess? Did I give another guess?
You're on your
you
third
did.
question.
So I'm just on my third question. Is he a starting pitcher?
He is a starter.
David Cohn.
Nope. Final question.
Did he win a Cy Young?
He did win a Cy Young.
Roger Clemens.
Ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
That's fucking bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, it's such bullshit, Chris.
Roger Clemens, what app are you using where you're eliminating people?
I'm on my notes. I'm writing the notes down.
You found an app where you can. It's like Akinator.
Yeah, I'm using that one. Yeah, the sidekick teller who I'm typing them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're down. This is Chris's final player. Okay.
We can steal again now. The steal, right?
Yes.
Is that fair?
Okay, Ghost
Because I
Runner.
would have guessed
Okay.
Roger Clemens. I would have guessed Roger Clemens.
Okay.
I could do
All
the
right.
same thing.
All right, this is your final player. You're down a point here. All right. You ready?
I'm ready, dude. Are you
Let's
ready?
go. I'm ready.
Okay. Are they retired?
No.
Aaron Judge.
No.
Are they a position player?
Yes.
Okay. Giancarlo Stanton.
Nope.
Infielder.
Yes.
Oh, man. You said they had to be a Yankee up until 2021, right?
They would have played for the team anywhere between 1996 and 2021.
And I only asked, are they retired? You said no.
Mm-hmm.
Infielder.
You're getting into a gray area.
Anthony Rizzo.
No. Final question. And you need this.
Okay. I don't need it necessarily. I could steal. Are they on the 2022 40-man roster for the Yankees?
Ryan, is that a fair question?
Absolutely is a fair question.
Sure.
Yeah, he's on the 40-man for the Yankees this year.
Oh, man. Gleyber Torres.
Nope. DJ
No, it's
LeMahieu.
wait, dude, stop. Give me the steal.
This is only fair because I gave you so many opportunities to beat me the last game that this is kind of fair. Now, if you don't get this.
All right, and then I'm going to do the opposite of what I did last game. Here's my first question. Is he from outer space?
Oh, man. Such a sore winner, dude.
All right, you know what? That's Ryan, play this straight up. I'm gonna do 2 more bonus ones to make up for that. Play this straight up. No.
Let's just give him more opportunities to win.
No, there's no steal.
He's winning already.
Yeah, but I
think about the opportunities I gave him last game to beat me.
Yeah, but
I didn't have to do that.
I didn't screw up. Okay, this is my screw up.
This is your screw up, dude. You should have practiced more.
But I get so excited when you're wrong.
I know you do. That's why you're so fucked, dude.
All right, so Ryan, play this one straight up, and then I'll pick 2 bonus players.
Okay.
All right, play this straight up. You can't steal.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. That you're just gonna ask questions that don't help me.
Right.
That's actually a great idea, dude. I wouldn't even have thought of that.
All right. First question. Go ahead, Ryan. What's the first question?
Is he a position player? I love that question.
No.
Okay. Is his number retired?
It is not.
Is he married?
Does he have a good home life? Does he have any domestic violence issues? Wait, so he's a pitcher that's not retired. Is it? Oh wait, so he's not retired. He's a pitcher. He's not retired. And then it can't be anyone there. It has to be a current. Is it Garrett Cole?
No.
Wait, did I ask if he was a reliever?
No.
You asked me if he was a pitcher. If you want me to answer that, that's your question.
No, wait, no, it's not. I didn't ask that.
Why are you so angry?
Because I should have fucking won.
No, not him. Right? Not you. Him. He's like, if you want that to be your question.
Is he a lefty?
No.
Guess Garrett Cole again. Was that his last question?
No.
No.
Is it Severino?
No. Final question.
Let's say, is he a reliever?
No. Final guess.
Let's go with. I want to go. No. I don't know, man. This is just, it's not nothing. No one's coming to me besides one person. It's not even a good guess, but Corey Kluber.
Nope. So Chris cannot steal this round. It was Mike Mussina.
You said he was active still.
Yeah, I asked if he was
retired. No, you didn't.
Yeah, you said not retired.
No, I didn't. No one asked me that.
Ooh, go back to the tapes.
All right, Ryan, you're up. This is the final 2 here.
Is Christian trying?
Man, he's falling apart over there.
All right, here we
go.
I'm
up now.
Chris is up. Chris is up.
This is it. Let's not fuck this up now. Okay?
This is the final Chris, 2. Don't show the paper.
Last question.
All right. This is it. I got the player. Ask your questions. Go.
Okay. Is he retired?
Yes.
Okay. Paul O'Neill.
No.
Okay. Okay, position player.
Yes.
Jorge Posada.
No.
Infielder.
No.
Johnny Damon.
No. Final question.
Good guess. Good guess.
Did he win a World Series with Joe Torre?
No. Final guess.
Man, this one's tough, dude. This is a tough one, dude. So he's an outfielder, not playing anymore. Damn, I can't even think of anyone, man. Jacoby Ellsbury?
Nope. Brian, you want to steal it?
Carlos Beltran.
Nope. An ode to our NYY News TV teammate.
Wow. That's not fair. That is not fair.
Why is that not fair?
Not fair at all.
Oh,
You got to redo it. You got to redo it, and you know why. You know why just as well as I do.
Why is
Because
that?
Gary Sheffield was not an outfielder for the Yankees when he played for us, really.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
No, he was
dude.
not.
I remember going to a game and he was out in left field.
Yeah, but I don't even think of him as an outfielder, dude.
What do you think of him as?
A third baseman.
No, he was. He
play
played
third
much more
base for the
He didn't play
Yankees?
any
Did
third
you-
base for the Yankees.
You don't think he played any third base for the Yankees?
he filled in like the 10th inning once at third base,
Come on, dude.
and it was like
Chris,
a
if
crazy
you-
thing. Yeah, you definitely
Bro.
don't deserve to win after that.
You don't deserve to win after that. Seriously.
You didn't before that either, but definitely not after.
Come
so
on,
once
dude.
again, dude, once again.
Well, no, I can still steal this from you. But you can
All
do
right.
your thing.
All right, ready? Here we go. Here we go, Chris. Ready?
No.
as a
SGR's up
Yankee-
now. What are
No,
you
no,
on
no,
drugs?
Listen. No, listen, you skank.
Okay.
We are going to start banging.
All right, ready? In 2004, when Gary Sheffield signed for the Yankees, guess how many games at third base he played?
-3.
0.
2. He played 2 games at third base.
Okay.
2. And they
But
were
he was an
probably-
infielder.
No, you scumbag. He's an outfielder because he played 136 games out there. How about in
Chris.
2005? How many games do you think he played at third base?
4.
He actually played 0 at third base. How about in 2006? How many games did he play at third base?
4.
0. So you have no point.
He did play 2 games at third base.
All right,
Shut up.
Therefore,
He's an outfielder. Stop.
whatever.
Stop.
Fucked up, dude.
All right.
So
Posada's a first
so-
baseman, Chris.
So if we were gonna play this game and Tyler Wade came up and I said no to outfielder, would you argue that he was the outfielder because he played like 3
Absolutely.
games? Yeah, because you're a sore loser. Okay.
All right, come on. I'm
So-
going to steal this one. Ask
All right,
whatever
well-
stupid question you want, Rye.
All right, go Ryan. Here's your first one.
All right. Is he cute?
I don't think
No, they
so.
cannot be. They cannot be subjective questions.
All right. Now I'm gonna just play it the right way because I'm fucking gotta always do things the right way.
No, you don't, dude.
Is he a switch hitter?
Yes.
Ooh.
Aaron Hicks.
No.
Thank God.
Is he an outfielder?
He is.
Carlos Beltran.
Ryan just iced you, bitch.
Ice, baby.
Whatever, dude. I should have never let you win the last game.
Another NYYST game in the books. Another one where
Dr.
Chris
Go Vouch yourself.
loses the game. Loser.
He's a loser.
Loser.
He's a big loser. Big time loser. Always loses.
That's
a
getting
huge
pretty good.
Aptitude for losing. Big aptitude for losing. Tremendous.
That's getting real good, dude. What do? You sit home and practice this all day?
I sit home and I practice my impressions. Tremendous. Spend a
You
lot
have to
of
say
time.
frankly more. You have to say frankly more.
Frankly, yes. Frankly, billions and billions of hours. Frankly.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get the former president and Big Mike in a room together at some point during the year.
Yeah,
two big egos.
Yeah, clash. Get him in the ring.
Chris, how do you feel, bro? You keep losing.
You know, I think it's kind of fucked up because, like,
here we go.
You fucked up, right?
In your favor.
No, because then I couldn't steal back. So then it took 2 steals away from me.
And
who says that you would have stolen those and then I couldn't steal because you messed up? I want to redo. I'm appealing this game. I want to redo All-Star break.
You thought
All-Star
Gary
break
Sheffield was a third baseman. You don't know your
All-Star
Yankee.
break. No, I was just saying he played third base. I remember him playing third base. Therefore, he was an infielder.
But how could you remember him playing third base when you remember him playing the outfield?
Didn't Mariano
I do remember him playing the outfield. Didn't
Rivera break his leg catching fly balls? So
shagging fly balls.
Shagging, that was the one. So he's an outfielder. Yeah,
he's an outfielder. Okay.
Listen, I'm appealing this game. I want to rematch All-Star break when there's nothing to really talk about. We will do this over, and you will not cheat next time, Christian. Thank you. Because we all know stealing is more difficult. So you took 2 steals away from me while I was down in the game.
2 steals away from me.
He did.
But stealing is very difficult. So who's to say?
But he had you on one of his.
I said the same thing, right? I said the same thing.
But the difference between you and me is that I'm a good person, so I don't fucking make that shit up.
All right, so there you go. We're booking it in advance here. We're giving you something to look forward to. All-Star break weekend.
Whatever happened to disability?
The rematch of Guess That Yankee. We will not screw it up this time, even though I gave Chris 2 more opportunities to win, and he still lost.
We're billing the rematch early. This is like Fury and what's his face?
Wilder.
It's like the second he gets knocked out, he's like, rematch next month.
Yeah.
All right, All-Star break weekend. Chris and Ryan, one more time. Here we go.
Hit me, baby.
Stop. Next week, live, Monday night, 8:30. We're going to be on NYYNewsTV, live streaming. Fred's projections. We're going to pick 20 players. We're going to do their projections according to Fred.
That's the whole show.
Over, under, and then we're going to do a little season preview, and boom, done. Next time you hear from us as NYYST, the season will have begun. I'm very excited. Even though I'm down on the team, still very excited that we're getting closer and closer to actual real baseball. It's what we've been all waiting for. We've all been looking forward to. So please bookmark it. We're not going to have the show out Monday morning next week because we are going live Monday night on NYY News TV, and then the audio will be out Tuesday morning. But please join us for the live stream of the show. And
we had a nice big turnout last time, and it was a lot of fun.
Join in on the over unders. Please join in on that. And thank you for your continued support of the show. Thank you very much for listening to episode 275 of the NYYST podcast. You know where to find us now at NYYST_podcast. SGR.
Go Yanks.
Chris, say goodbye.
Before it hits the front page.